Action Comics number 1061 by Jason Aaron was published few days ago with this impressive cover of Superman and Bizarro. The book opened on planet Xerox, known as the Sorcerer's World, the ancient garden where all things magic first took root. Everything was cool until Bizarro arrived 15 minutes earlier, but he forgot why he was attacking the planet. Bizarro could not understand what was going on, as he felt himself wanting to scream, but he just started laughing. The war wizards of Xerox gathered to protect their planet from the powerful invader, who came from Earth 29, remarking that Bizarro did not appear to be employing any sorcery. The wizards could not believe that Bizarro managed to rampage his way through their shields that have been held for 1,000 millennia, and destroyed their armies with nothing but his bare fists, remarking that this Bizarro in particular might possess a high level of resistance to magical attacks. The wizards were still confident of their abilities as the greatest spellcasters in all existence, before combining their powers and blasting Bizarro, who smashed his way into their hole. The wizards mistakenly thought that they finished the invader, but Bizarro wasn't hurt at all, remarking that it just tickled him. 6 weeks later in Metropolis, everything looked normal that morning, until Superman heard Bizarro breathing over the clouds and confronted him. Bizarro looked less maniac and more focused, but Superman still found this somewhat unsettling. Superman tried to get some answers, but Bizarro just slapped him with great force, sending him flying 25 million miles and crashing into Venus. Superman wasn't hurt, but stated that this level of power was beyond anything Bizarro showed before. Bizarro then lunged at Superman with great speed, flying with him across the corona of the Sun, the moons of Jupiter, and Saturn's rings, before landing on Pluto, 3 billion miles from Earth. Bizarro then tried to freeze Superman, who used his eye beams and broke free. Bizarro then returned to Metropolis, where he used a collection of magical artifacts from across the multiverse and began to cast a spell. When Superman arrived and tried to stop him, the whole world was watching the fight, including Lois and Jimmy. Lois said that Bizarro was incredibly powerful, then noticed an energy flash in the sky and realized that he was using magic, which was one of Superman's weaknesses. Lois said that Bizarro had become a super wizard, hoping that Superman would end the fight as soon as he could. Superman tried to talk some sense into Bizarro, who did not listen and attacked again, putting Superman in a headlock, but Superman managed to blast one of the magical objects with his heat vision, and that was when Bizarro tied Superman with the clouds. The reporters reported that the clouds looked like they were coming to life, and that was when Bizarro pounded on the tied Superman, while the clouds targeted the reporters in the chopper. Bizarro then cast a spell that allowed him to speak normally. He told Superman that he was lost and alone until he found the wizard's world, where the war wizards were shocked that Bizarro survived their power and managed to absorb their magic unharmed before destroying them all. Superman then told Bizarro that the reporters were falling to their death after they got their chopper destroyed by the living clouds, but Bizarro just punched Superman away, remarking that he made a choice and all that mattered was the spell, which he started working on again. Superman rushed to help the falling reporters and managed to save them, but could not prevent Bizarro from finishing the spell. Superman felt horrible pain flying towards the magical vortex created by Bizarro, but did not back off. Superman tried to help Bizarro, who was sucked into the vortex and was ripped apart in front of Superman's eyes, and the last thing he said was "Hello, Superman," then vanished. Later on, Superman told Lois that he could still hear Bizarro weeping. The people who were watching Superman fighting Bizarro were happy that it was all over, but they suddenly started feeling intense headache, including Superman, who realized that the spell which let Bizarro speak normally had worn off just as he died, so when he appeared to be crying, he was actually laughing. The people of Metropolis transformed into Bizarros and went on rampage, destroying everything in their path, while Lois, who also turned into a Bizarro, told Superman that it was time for him to live laughing, just like the joke he was, then told him goodbye Bizarro #1, with Superman laughing hysterically. Jason Aaron did a great job writing this incredible fight between Superman and Bizarro, who managed to pull off some insane feats of strength and speed. Let me know what you think about this book, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.